I mean, I really don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm not going to pretend I do. Chat, I need a druid name. It could just be an Asterix and Obelix name, and I wouldn't complain. You know what's wonderful? I still have coffee from this morning. That's quite the name. I think I might go with Axons. That's quite the name. Also, I thought you said Darude. That would have to be like some sort of sand warriors. Wait, what's because people are I wouldn't say it's because people are stupid. That works. Dude, the druid? Nah. Going with this. It works. Just a California surfer druid. So druids are invisible in forests, we capture forests, and we then summon animals with the forests. Verbalix, thanks for gifting out a sub. Cheers. Taking advantage of the 50% off subs. Thank you. Seriously. Big, like, seriously, thank you. So I could summon minor animals, but a lot of them are just going to be kind of pointless. So it seems like in order to make this faction work, you kind of need to find an ancient tree. And you know what is wonderful? We have one right here. Because that's where I summon all my big endgame dudes. There's one right there. Which means we're going to need to go take that. And the fucking Kraken's on the beat. Left the beach and is now taking my stuff. Well, that's cool. Hey, Stefanos. Enjoy the ad-free viewing for the next 30 days, courtesy of Verbalix. Thanks a lot, Verbalix. Also, just, you know, thanks for the support, as always. That's one thing that, like, I always will have a hard time wrapping my brain around, just as a streamer, is like, why do people give me money? Like, if I figured it out by this point, I probably would be much more successful, but I genuinely have no idea half the time. Okay, do you have... No, you don't have the ability that I want you to have. I'm actually going to send my main druid over here as well. And we're going to double team this. Let's hope we win this fight, or we all lose. But the reason I sent out my main druid is they can maybe just recruit the snail. Also, that poison vine, which is what makes them get tied down there, is like very effective, and I really like it. Also, Axon, you said that you weren't like super sold on this game initially. The thing that's the most impressive to me is that people like watching this game. I wasn't worried about it being fun. I was pretty sure that I would enjoy it when I bought it, but what I wasn't sure about was whether or not people would want to watch it. You're about to go to bed now, Phil. Oh, go to sleep. No, it's fine. Go to sleep. The sub will be here in the morning. Okay, so now I have that recruiting hut over there, and now we have this. Now we can just summon mythic beasts. So that unit's gonna... Oh shit, is there another one? This might actually be a really good start. Well, I mean, are you shocked that people have heard of and enjoy, like, any of the games that I play, Axon? Like, this is kind of like, I don't know, maybe not the same crowd specifically, but similar crowd for sure. Single black hound. We could have done better than that. Come on. Oh well. I mean, especially Dominions is like super big. But you know, if you gotta go to sleep, just go to sleep, dude. There's a lot of forest here. I like this. The illusionist has been eliminated, so that's, what, 1 of 6. Hey, Deathfish. Please don't ooh-woo me. Not without permission, anyway. Alright, well, let's drop in another one. Ooh, wyverns. This one is way more straightforward. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, this game seems like a pretty good viewing experience in general. I mean, everything about this is super simple. It's like if you've ever seen a 4X game, like you can follow what's going on in this game without too much issue, I think. I'm just gonna keep summoning mythic beasts. Oh, that sounds lovely, Death of Fish. That sounds absolutely lovely. Yesterday I went and spent most of the day with my Oma and my aunt, which was really nice. My Oma's got some... there goes another illusion. There was 2 illusionists and they're both dead already. I remember somebody saying that the illusionists were kind of tough early game, which I think is really funny. It certainly seems that way. But anyway, so I spent a good amount of time with them, which was nice, aside from the fact that every single time they left me alone with my Oma, the first thing she was like, so do you have a girlfriend? And was very, very perplexed that I don't have a girlfriend. She's a lovely old lady, but like she doesn't quite understand the concept of there's a pandemic going on, Grandma. Yeah. Just disappointing family members. That's all it is. Okay, now that sounds like a bit much for me, Death of Fish. I tap out after the margarita, probably. I could do a margarita, but that's about it. Can't really do a rum and coke anymore, unfortunately. So we got this monster boar now. Seems to just kind of be a nice tanky frontline. It's weird, the concept of having a wyvern that has a bite and a stinger. Like it's a dragon with a stinger on its tail. The coke. Rum I could do. Couldn't do the coke. Just wouldn't be an option, unfortunately. Might as well set my hair on fire. Whoa! I just clicked the wrong thing on Windows and accidentally opened up Aliens RL. I'm definitely just buying things in Cookie Clicker. Okay, shush. Quit judging me, chat. All right, bare-chested scout. So now I can just like keep summoning things. So I might actually just wait a little bit. It's extremely bad for your liver, Axon, so don't blame you. Or I don't blame your doctor, rather, for yelling at you for doing that. Although if your doctor is yelling at you for anything, you should get a better doctor. Doctors should scold, not yell. Ooh. Ibuprofen is brand name. Tylenol is a brand name for ibuprofen, yes. Okay. I can't stop just summoning these mythic beasts, even though I should probably be leveling my... I should be saving for 600. Is it a acetaminophen? But Tylenol has ibuprofen and acetaminophen. You can get both from Tylenol under the Tylenol brand. So now I'm like wondering which one Exxon was having. But I always, when I think of Tylenol, when people say Tylenol, I always assume that people are thinking, they're talking about ibuprofen. Is it? Okay, you clearly know more about what you're talking about than I do. I'll shut up. Hold on, I just realized I need to clean off the bottom of my mug because there's something sticky on the bottom of it. Back in a sec. I know 3 bars in Vancouver that have good absinthe. You wanna get fucked up on absinthe and then wish you were dead the next day? Because you could do that here too. I don't understand why people want to drink nail polish so bad, but you know, to each to their own. It's the worst tasting shit you'll ever eat. I mean, drink, I guess. It's disgusting. It's just really, really, really strong hallucinogenic alcohol. You're better off taking tabs of acid, and you won't want to die the next day. No, the cam is not fucked. It just needs to be unplugged and plugged back in. I'm just too lazy to do it. I'll do that for tomorrow. It's the night stream, so it doesn't really matter. Next to yourself, child. Why do I have to share? Just Google. Which is why I said you're gonna get better effects and you won't want to die the next fucking day if you just take a tab of acid. Unlike absinthe, which is the worst hangover I've had in my entire fucking life. I would rather drink moonshine than absinthe. Shit's disgusting. At least moonshine, people often, like, put fruit and stuff in it. Do you have a gun? No, it's a broadsword. Okay, that just looked like a gun on that little icon. We're allowed to talk about drugs in the day streams, dude. I'm just not allowed to use drugs. As long as it's for educational purposes and not encouragement, and you're not bullying people into trying them. We're all adults. Screw sword, I have shotgun! Although this game, it wouldn't shock me if there was shotguns in this game somewhere. Well, just go to Google and type in absinthe bar Vancouver, BC, British Columbia, Canada, although you could just skip the British Columbia part because you technically be typing it in twice, but maybe you'll get even more specific at that point. You can get absinthe pretty easily around here, and like I said, it's not very good. I think almost any of the casinos here too will also have absinthe. It's not great. It just tastes kind of bad. So I'm maybe not the person to ask. I would rather just take actual hallucinogens than having absinthe again. It's like, I mean, if you've had MDMA, you don't need absinthe. Like actually, if you've had MDMA, you don't need absinthe because you've already had better experiences, more interesting experiences. Yeah, we got that. Well, microdosing mushrooms is lovely. Not something I make a habit of, though. Yes, which is why I don't understand the appeal. Death of fish. I'm just kind of sitting here and waiting until another druid shows up that I can hire. I mean, sure. But that's what all marketing will say. I'm pretty sure that's not legal in the US. But I could be wrong. I don't know anything. Can I kill you? A lake troll. So whatever you do, stay safe, Death. Stay safe. Don't make a habit of it. That's what I always say to people, and nobody ever listens to me, so stay safe and don't make it into a habit. Never stopped anybody. Okay, well, you know what? Whatever, Axon. I'm sure you know what you're talking about. Because I'll be honest, I don't. Maybe the illusionist is fake guns? Well, they're all dead, so we'll never find out. There we go. Can now summon legendary beings. You know, I've seen the streams of the Persona games where they just shoot themselves in the head, and it always perplexed me. It's like, really? Wow. Like, I find it a little bit shocking. Just a little bit. You going to attack me? Okay, so you've got Gold Arcana, level 2. I'm just going to ignore you. Just kind of exploring with this army. Something's taking my stuff back, but... Three was the one I was thinking of, yeah. I don't know. I've never played a Persona game, so can't really speak to it. Ooh, that's an army. That's an army. Yeah, these scorpions make for hell of a front line. I could say that. Hey, Squug, what's up? Nothing. It's more of a grandpa apocalypse, but, you know. Because we're druids, right? Wait, are you saying that you're choosing Amazon Prime or Netflix over me? Man, I'm distressed, Faulted. I feel betrayed. You have a good evening. Cheers. Oh, there's something. I thought they were going to hit me. Are you going to go smack that? Because if you do, I'll take what's left. Okay. Bigger chicken dragon thingy. I don't want to ambush them, but I need them to step into this bush first. I'm sorry, Death of Fish. Trying just to scout out front now. Clear out random animals if possible. Not bad. You can turn off in the settings. Shh. Don't worry about it. Even if the settings are dumb. I don't think I've ever actually had the chance to read any of the tips of the turns, because they always stick around for such a short period of time. It's like they're always there and then they're almost immediately gone. No, they're procedural. In fact, I'd say that like they're less procedural. They're more just random. Right? Like to the point where like you can get really shitty starts for kind of no reason. Like I do think some of the random generating in this game is kind of trash. Like it is very much just random. It is very much random. Whoa! That's a hell of an army. Well, I found their death blob. It's definitely the AI that's not fucking around. God. Although you can load up pre-built maps. So if you want to play in a specific map, you could do that. There's maps up on the workshop and stuff. Like, air quotes, balanced maps. And all of that. So you can either play a random one or you can build your own. You like base pixel dungeon, it doesn't care at all. It gives you nasty busted seeds and you get to fight through them. Yeah, like, that can be kind of fun sometimes. Okay, so their main death ball fucked off. I could take this back. I need to power up my druid more so that we can get some Eye of the Beholders and some bigger endgame dudes. Quit poisoning the gate. That's not going to do much. Guys, kill this dude. And there we go. It was... Uh-oh. Well, I mean, now you get to see it kill my dudes. Let's see. It's... What are... These look like giants? Some sort of giant... Yeah, and then there's a lot of giant spiders. Spiders aren't that bad. I mean, even the scorpions aren't that bad if we could chew through them. The problem is we don't really have much to chew through them with. They're just really tanky. Like, if I had a full-size army, I could fight this no problem. Like, a couple eyes of the Beholders and a proper front line and more ranged units, and yeah, we could fight this no problem. Yeah, I'm fucked. This army's dead. I mean, this is kind of my scouting army, to be fair. And actually, we are kind of putting a dent in them. Like, some of their health bars have a bit of a dent. Which is something. Getting a pretty good idea here of, like, actually how strong these dudes are. We'll be able to take out some of their front line too, which isn't bad. Poison the gates. Poison the gates! I think you're a little bit delayed, Jimmy Tibby. Just heads up. Because you're commenting on things about 3 or 4 minutes after they happen. I'm not sure why the giant boar is up on the wall. I wouldn't have put it there, but... I've already lost my druid, though. Oh, no, actually I haven't. My druid's up on the wall, up on the top. Yeah, I mean, if I had a bigger army, we could win this. I could fight these guys. That's not like 50 scorpions, but it's like 12, but sure. I mean, look, the giant boar is like taking that thing on. They seem to be about the equivalent to the giant boar. Yeah, they have fear tactics. Yeah, they win. GG. You can't quite fear the hound. The wall hog? Yeah. Alright, well, we lost that army. They're using that portal. Well, hopefully the game gives me another druid pretty soon. Hopefully. Keyword there is hopefully. Should probably also start spending some of this money that I have. Even if it's just on slingers. Yeah, see, they're using that. Can I charm the sea dragon thing? Probably. I haven't successfully done that, but probably. Let's buy both of you and then some more slingers, just so that I actually have like a second army. This isn't really a real army, but it's a second army. It's a kraken, actually. Are you asking if I can charm it? Probably. It's a wild creature, so probably. I can't actually fight it, though, because we can't walk on water. We're druids, not Jesus. Yeah, 450, that's what we need. I know the dragon thing that you're talking about, yep. And yes, we can charm them, but it needs to come onto land for me to charm it. I don't know, I'm not religious, Zane, you tell me. I'm not into video game lore that much, and I'm also not that into human lore. Zane doesn't make a good point, because all characters are made up. I'm not playing Earth. I'm playing virtual video game where I do not have the ability to walk on water, so it wouldn't matter in the first place. That's what it is. It's just human fantasy lore. Like, let's be honest for a second here. That's all it really is. Let's buy 2 more of those. Although, to be fair, I didn't make that up. I'm stealing that from... Ooh. Look at all of those abilities. Fiery Breath, Bite, Claw, Gore, and Strong Venomous Bite. It's Bite and Other Bite. But yeah, no, I'm stealing human lore from... Super Bunny Hop, who refers to the myths of the ancient Greeks as human lore, which I think is hilarious. It's Earth lore! I need a port to make a boat. Then I can make boats. But I don't have a port. I'm gonna start trying to capture forests back. Maybe I could take out that hero. Also need a scout squad. But yeah, that's the Kraken that I was talking about. There's also a dragon, like the sea dragons that just like exist. Okay, so you're all alone. See if I can hit you maybe. You're just daring me, aren't you? Alright. Next turn. Summoning. What are you summoning? Woodman? Well, we'll get that item, hopefully. Seems to just summon one at the beginning of the battle, though. That's not very helpful for you now, is it? Magic acorns, which will let me summon a woodman at the beginning of the battle. So one of my commanders will just get it. If I go capture this, they're immediately going to teleport to here. So maybe I want to just go upwards. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, shit. A druid. Hallelujah. That's what I've actually needed for a while. One of the nice things about this faction is we're invisible when we're in forests. So when I need to get away from things, I just go move into the forest. What can you do? Like nothing. Well, I can get messenger crows. Messenger crows will just go explore for me. Ooh, those are real nice for the front line. What is there to not understand? It's a 4X. It's like every 4X. You expand, exploit, explore, exterminate. That's what you do. Why is that hard to understand? You capture tiles, and they get you money. Different kinds of tiles have different benefits for different races. We're benefited by trees because we get herbs, which allow us to summon creatures. The grand trees are where I summon the grand creatures, the legendary creatures. Units with the gray backgrounds are just independent AI creatures that don't really give a shit what we do. And then we have to kill the other players, or AIs in this case, because there are no other players on the map. It's very, 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 very simple what you actually need to do. So I don't understand how you don't understand what needs to be done in this video game. I mean, it's more than, it's yes and no. It's Conquest of Elysium. It's not Heroes of Might and Magic. But it is kind of like Heroes. It's like Heroes of Light and Magic. It's actually, it's Dominions. Minus the bonkers. I'm just going to capture these forests so that I can get more herbs. Let's see if I can remove this Kraken from Problemville. Okay, well, this looks like Civ 1. Civ 1 looked like this. This is what Civ used to look like. So I guess you just have to rewire your brain then, Axon, because it's just like that. Civ is just simply one style. Suddenly, all Homerians Smurfington's units of the fiery circle disappeared and reappeared in a different spirit. Wait, what? I don't understand that pop-up, but okay. Okay, looks like we were able to kind of dodge them, more or less. I'm just trying to capture as many of these as possible to try and gut Blue's income, because they're getting their income from all of these towns and these mines, right? So if I can just like run around in here and capture all of this shit, then they will lose some of their income, even temporarily. for a turn or two, it's something. Because that is spooky. And I get to fight it, so. Oh, hey, there's city ruins. Oh, that's probably where they're teleporting. They're teleporting from right here to there, from looks of things. Which means I gotta get into the forests so that they can't see me. And then if they step on the tile where I happen to be sitting, then I surprise them. Interesting. It is quite the murder blob, yes. Yeah, okay, so that's where that teleporter goes. Good to know. I'm not playing cookie clicker, chat. You're playing cookie clicker. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay. Well, at least my income's gone up quite a bit, even if it's temporary. Squog's like, guilty as charged. Hey, Squog, cookie clicker's pretty good, yeah? It's pretty good. It's pretty fucking good. Oh, hey, there's a new faction, red. How are you guys doing against blue? Get him! Surprise! You can take your magical item, was it? What is it? Choose speed. Ooh, just makes you fast. All right. Sometimes those heroes will just have fancy stuff on them, so just gotta take them. Yeah, that doesn't sound stupid at all. 4X games are very, 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 very much have their history in board games. What's the deal with the mushroom rings? It's something that not my faction uses. Different factions use them. Trolls use mushroom rings. They use them to summon troll creatures. Certain tiles are used by certain factions and some just aren't. But no, this game very much reminds me of like a very big complicated board game where you don't have to do the dice rolls, which is why I don't mind the auto battling. Normally I'm like, nah, when it comes to auto battling, but because this game feels like a board game where normally you'd have like 250 D6s, because this game feels like that without making you roll the 250 physical D6s, I actually quite enjoy it. If it didn't feel like a board game, I wouldn't like this game. Okay, there's a scarier death stack of death. Courtesy of death. Featuring death. That's probably more of a death stack. If I could fight that, if those two fight in front of me and I can get in the middle and clean up the remainders, we'd probably do well. Haz! The questing goes well. How goes Haz? Game's thinking. It's pulling a dwarf fortress and trying to crash. There we go. It sorted its shit out. I thought you were going to go watch stuff on TV. Faulted, by the way. You felt guilty for leaving chat. Oh. So you're building a model and watching? No, you don't have to feel guilty. Go fucking watch some Netflix, okay? Like, just don't worry about me. It's all good. All right, that's a stack, but it's not that bad of a stack. You have 10 HP. Okay, so they're front lane. If we can ambush them, like if they happen to step into my forest, we might win. Although if I get this army up there, we definitely win. There's something going on here. Or just like don't watch Invincible. That's also an option. It's the one that I chose, and you know what? I haven't regretted it yet. Ooh, you I can hit. All right. I really, really, really want to take this. I don't know if they can hit me. They might be able to. They kind of have to be careful. By performing this ancient ritual, the druid calls the shepherd of the wood used to tend the forests in the ancient times. The shepherds will grow in number over time, and they will usually roam around in the vicinity in the forests, eliminating enemies they encounter. That sounds very helpful. So something that you don't see much in this game. We're on this map, right? These are all different maps that are all going on simultaneously. So this is the one that we're on right now. We are on Elysium. But there's also the Cloud Kingdom. There's Inferno. There is various other ones that I haven't seen. There's like Cthulhu Death Plains and such. And some of these portals can lead to these different realms. So a lot of those things that you see flying by in the loading screen are going on in those other realms that we can't even see. And certain things could trigger them to show up and come fight us. So, if that makes any sense. All right, let's see how this fight goes. I really hope that we can soften these dudes up quite a bit. I don't think we're going to win this. They've got a stronger front line than we do. We don't have a front line, is the problem. Do you even win this? I've won, like, I'd say the majority of the games I've played of this game. Meteor has struck down. So meteors came down, which means something fell from the sky or one of the astral planes to here. Because somebody's fighting up there. Oh, I thought I had enough herbs for that. No, I can read. Like, this game's janky, and so thus it's really difficult to recommend, but I don't know. I enjoy the charm that it comes with more than anything. Summon some cannon fodder. Oh, hey, we got a moose. That's like one of the best rolls you can get from minor animal summons. Snakes, they do almost nothing. What else can we summon? An ant. Ants are actually really good. They're like a basic archer with some decent HP. All right, well, that's all we can do. I can't move because I used all my action points. Oh my god. Red's coming in. If I had a wall, I could have won it, yeah. Like, if we were in a walled city, we could have won that fight. You don't have any magic items? So this is like a deceivingly strong army, especially because of this tree. Unlimited ants would be even real life. I mean, it's called Earth Defense Force. Just look up Earth Defense Force and you'll see just that. I'm gonna back up because I'm invisible here. They don't know that I'm here. They may have seen me walking in, but I kind of doubt it because Fog of War is pretty intense. All right, that's what I want them to do. I want them to soften each other up, and then I can dive in, clean up the remainder. Oh, never mind. That's not going to work. Now they know I'm here. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Get this mine back. It's really nice that the AI is cleaning up their own armies for me, so I don't need to. All right, let's summon Shepherds of the Wood. So Shepherds of the Wood will just spawn random AI units that'll help me here, if I understand the spell correctly. Oh, probably. I don't know. I haven't talked to him since that day. Picture Point's a good streamer. Just needs a bigger audience. Shoutouts to my best friend, Tree! That's not actually true. It's not his first PC game. I think his first PC game was Trackmania. Druid's Apprentice. So what kind of powers do you come with? Just minor animal summoning? Could be worse. See what we can get. Not bad. Got us a little army here right away. Chat investments are open, heads up. Hey, Nanochip, good evening. Yeah, it's nice music. There we go. These are the forest shepherds. Good lord. Why are you sad? You got 23 whole tickets. That's like 22 more than some people. A rabbit. A single rabbit. Rabbit familiars don't actually do damage. They have 1 HP and they do no damage. I don't know, you tell me, I haven't seen them all. Axon. Powers do you have? Hey Cobra, hope you're doing well. It's funny. I'm so used to seeing those two emotes when Roland uses them. It weirds me out when I see other people using them. Yeah, I'm dealing with the forest pests. You know, the standard forest octopi. These fire ants though, they do something. The fuck was that? Okay. I don't know what that was. But yeah, no, I'm so used to Roland using those emotes. When I see anybody else using them, it confuses me. Why are you threatening me like that, Squug? What did I do to you? Yeah, it looks like it's mostly a fight between red and blue in the middle. Find another hornblower and some more slingers. So we actually, for once, have a halfway decent front line. Some mythic. Summon another mythic. Just wait for the turn to move. Let's jump onto you again. Would need to wait a turn. Let's just wait a turn. Rip Verbalix. Let's get one more mythic and then send this army out. Start trying to capture some of these towns again. Yeah, I like these ints. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them now. So they will protect my forests for me. Quite fun so far. So you've been enjoying it. Heard good things about that game. Not my kind of thing, but I know people like it. Hey, Slayer. How's things? Good evening, friend. Hope you're doing well. Just gonna keep doing this. It's a sacred moose. It's an albino moose, I think. Oy vey. We're gonna have to defend our land. Never mind, let's actually back up. Suey, thanks for the raid. Cheers. Goes a long way, because hosts are super busted. Hope you're doing well. Thank you much. We're just chilling with some Conquest of Elysium. We are playing Druids. We are defending the forests and pretending that we are Greenpeace. It's gone pretty well so far, although there's these big scary stacks. Well, actually, that was not that scary. This one's scary that we need to kill. So, you know, it's going all right, I think. Yeah, no, it's like a 150, 200 hour game if you do all the DLC, I've been told, Axel. A lot of grinding in that game, though. But I hope that your stream was good today, Zoe. But yeah, no, like, to give you an idea, I don't know if you've noticed it much, Zoe, but raids are so busted on, or hosts are so busted on Twitch right now. Normally I would have, like, I don't know, 200 viewers based on the auto hosts I've gotten since I started right now. But, you know, here we are at, like, what, 30? It's gonna be weird. Hopefully Twitch changes or fixes whatever that bug is. Yeah, hosts do nothing. Well, auto hosts do nothing. Actual raids still do stuff. But auto host has been, like, completely nerfed into nothingness. What are you doing up? Isn't it like 4 o'clock in the morning your time? Eat. Why are you awake? Literally not working. Yes, doing absolutely nothing. Well, I mean, look at my view count, right? Based on the auto hosts I've gotten today, I should have like a few hundred people watching. Uh-oh. We're getting death stacked from the looks of things. Great, and they're summoning ants at the back. Have a good chill out, Seth. Silly. Why is that so surprising, Axel? You and like a third of my chat are from that part of the world, in that time zone. Oh hey, we're converting their scorpions. That's actually kind of cool. Man, we actually killed a lot of them. I put a good dent in them. You've lived in America, I think, your whole life, and how do you not know what time zone Florida's in? What? The heck? Did you not do geography in school? Like, I know the American school system is trash, but like, I didn't realize it was that bad. The heck, though? There we go, now I can summon major animals. I mean, I'm from Canada, and I know what time zones are and how they work. I mean, you could say that about Hawaii or Guam, and I would understand faulted, but Florida, you're in the same fucking landmass. Oh, hey, they found my crows. Rip my crows, I guess. Like, if you were in a separate landmass, I would understand that argument, but you're not in a separate landmass. You should know how your fucking country works. It's like, it makes total sense why someone in, like, I don't know, eastern states wouldn't know. I still don't know what that is, by the way. Those orange things are. Like, to me, it would make some sense as to why, like, someone in eastern states wouldn't know, like, what time zone Guam is in. But, like, it makes no sense to me that you're just, like, you didn't know. Anyway, that's wild. The fuck do they teach you kids in school? I didn't even go to school, and apparently I know things you don't. Yes, and anyway. I'm not gonna like come down on this. I'm like weirded out by the fact that you didn't know that. But whatever. Oh hey, we got boars and then more boars. Bunch of snakes. All right, that's our army. God. I'm just kind of hoping that the AI kills itself right now. There isn't too much I can do. But we're pretty well defended here, fortunately. That's what we need. Some primal beings. Just gotta stay in the forests and stay stealthed. So yeah, we need 1,000 herbs to be able to summon a primal being. What, until like right now? Exxon? To be fair, I only know that Guam is a U.S. territory because my older sister's husband was stationed on Guam. See if I can get some more crows. You know what? Actually, planting forest guardians might almost be better use. Oh, I need 3 action points to do that. This is a pretty big army, but like they're pretty beaten up. I don't know. Like they have a pretty big army, but so do I. Just keep summoning major animals. Move, summon, move, summon. get into these forests and sneak up through the side and see if I can hit something up here. Oh, Terrans are running. Did you know that there's like 500 meters of France and Canada? And I'm not talking about Quebec. The apocalypse is coming closer. Cool. The game's death clock is clicking. You tell me. It's a tiny little patch that was claimed by France that we never gave back for some reason. What faction is that? That's such a low-res horsey. Ooh. There's a nice gold mine up in that. Let's see how this army does. Big piggy. Got him. I'm not trying to be mean to the low-res horsey. I just want to know who's the red horse, the tiny red horse he belongs to. I've got a bit of a murder blob, yeah, but it's not that strong of a murder blob. It needs to be a bigger, better murder blob. The best part about these auto battles is I can buy upgrades and cookie clicker during them. These trolls are actually really beefy. And they also res back a lot of HP. Spitalier, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Cheers. Hope you're doing well, man. Good evening. Or good time zone to wherever, whenever time you happen to be in. I actually don't know exactly what time of day it is over there, but cheers. I'm not playing Cookie Clicker, so don't ask me why I'm playing Cookie Clicker, because I'm not playing Cookie Clicker. You're playing Cookie Clicker. Really? That's not a good roll for a primal. I could get that for a legendary roll. Boo. Morning with 2 hours of sleep on the clock? Wait, so you've had 2 hours of sleep since you got on the clock? Or you're currently on 2 hours of sleep total? Regardless, that's not enough sleep. I hope you can get some more sleep. Total? Boo, that's brutal, man. There's a dude. Also, all of these dudes right here, these guys are just slowly filling this forest up. So if anything tries to invade me here, they're going to have to deal with all of my forest shepherds that are just slowly spawning. This is a fair fight, I think. Ooh, do you have med? Oh, no, you don't. I thought he did for a second. This little whip looked like a magic item. Demanded a chariot to her driving school? Yeah, I understand. There's kind of a point when once you're awake, you're kind of just awake, you know what I mean? That's rough, though. I hope you're able to get a better night's sleep. Depending on where those guys go. The nice thing about being druids is I can just summon animals anywhere, right? So I can just keep summoning these things and like packing on my army. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know if I want to fight with them or if I want them to come to me. I'm gonna start buying an army right here just to kind of defend this area. I want these two to fight. More or less, yeah, we're druids, Spitalier, so we're basically just the animal kingdom. So I get these druids and we summon familiars. I can also get like slingers and pretty basic defenses, and like moose are really strong already. Like woodmen, like little tree guys, they just have a lot of HP. And then great boars are giant wild boars. We can also summon legendary terrors from the time before time. And I can get these ent guys, which just kind of fill up the area that I can't actually control, but I don't think I can control them. Let's actually find out, can I? Yeah, no, I can't actually control them. They just kind of chill. And also, while in the forest, we're completely hidden. So if anything moves onto our forest tiles while we're in the forest, we get a free ambush, which gives us a massive advantage. And also, every forest tile that we have little green lines around, I'm getting herbs from, and I use those herbs to spend on my animal summons. That fight we could win. Depending on the time of year, we'll get more or less herbs as well. We'll be a druid, but more up close and personal druid? Gotcha. You mean more like beat stick druid kind of thing? Sometimes you need a good old-fashioned beat stick. More like that. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's more like a skinwalker druid then. Gloves of the Forest. I'm not sure what that does. Who got it? What do you do? +1 strength. Oh, and poison resistance. Plus some more HP. It's kind of neat. Although I think I'm going to take that off of you because you're very much like a backline critter. I'm going to put it on my tree. Can I even do that? Oh, no, I can't. I can't put gloves on my tree, chat. I'm upset. Poison, damage dots, etc. Fire. Lots of things can cause things to take damage after the fight's over. Damn, I can move really fast through trees. Oh. My tree friend is fighting with this now. Seems like the druids are really good at turtling because of these powers. Triage? I mean, I don't know. They asked the question. I simply answered it to the best of my ability. Oh, these are the dragons that you were talking about earlier, yeah? I think it's actually going to kill my tree. Yep. I don't think there is any field triage. Wait, do you not know what triage is? Is that what you're asking, Axon? Man, Jesus, what do they teach you in the schools? Aside from nothing, apparently. Every single faction in this game has an entirely unique set of units. Are you asking Spitalier what triage is? Also, we appear to have surprise murdered some celestial lions. These have a lot of HP. I mean, he's misspelled triage. Who cares? I don't know. Anyway. You have a good night, Faulted. Enjoy some Stargate. I love that the Ents are just starting to leave the forests. All right. I need 300. Actually, I do have 300, but I can't do anything with it this turn. Okay. And I hope that you're doing well, Infinity. Not possible. Only be cast on an ancient forest. I am on an ancient forest. That's a lot of magics. It's not a bad front line. Pretty weak by itself, though. I mean, you can play as the low-res horsey. It's a different faction, but you could play as that. This guy keeps summoning little trees. Kind of cool. It's prayers magic. And paladins. Well, I mean, they're just burning down trees. No, they are casting fire on me. Not the other way around. The trees don't cast fire. The trees just scratch. Just gonna summon a bunch of mythic beasts and see what we get. Because we might be in trouble. Make this into a bit of a stack.
Why are these fools still breathing my air? This is unacceptable!
You know, you've had that command for a while, and we still don't have an answer as to why these fools are still breathing your air. And I realize it's unacceptable, and that's awful, but maybe one of these days we'll learn. These guys would make a lovely front line if I actually had some damage dealers behind them. Come on. Oh, I was gonna say, kill another one of them. Let's hope they don't move up. I think they're just going for the towns. The problem is they could kill me. Yeah, it looks like they're just going for the towns. If they just go for the towns and then they split, then we can fight. But otherwise, we cannot. A giant moose. Now that's a front line. And then more moose. Excellent. What did you get? I summoned moose, and then even more moose. Hell yeah. I was very upset with that roll initially, but now I'm very happy with that roll. Uh-oh. Let's see how this goes. Fuck it. We either lose or we win. Let's see. This is the army that's up far north. It's slowly becoming my death stack. What are we up against mostly? A lot of crossbowmens. Very nice squishy peoples. But we have this lovely knockback which teleports them to the back line, which is lovely. Also, their melee attacks are pretty good too. Sorry, that's really funny just seeing them appear at the back. Ooh. Not a big fan of that burning. Although they are getting some friendly fire in with the burning. And her moose minis kind of seems that way, yeah. Yes, they are very weak to burning. Unfortunately, a lot of things tend to have burning as their primary ability. Holy shit, 242 damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, if they didn't have that burning spell, I think we'd win this. I'm trying to. It's not working, Spitalier. Although, according to the prophecies, the, what's it called? Apocalypse is coming, so maybe all we need to do is turtle and then these humans will kill themselves. No, this game doesn't, like, really put much pressure on your computer. It runs pretty well. Like, what's it using right now? Yeah, my web browser is using more memory. This thing's using, like, 300 megabytes of RAM and 1.7% of my CPU. So, it's not that kind of game. This game will run on a potato. Like, if you look at the Steam requirements, like, it's minimal. Once we lose our druid, we're just done. Unfortunately. We did okay with this fight. I should have kept trying to build up more of a death stack, though. They have a tendency to release Inferno, so yes, they do tend to do that. This is my other fight. If we lose this fight, the game's just over. But we have these big trees. Well, it's not over. I still have my other dude. But we'll see how this goes. This army's nowhere near as strong as that other one, and my army's way stronger, so... Or at least I have a better front line. Draw calls for graphics are probably the heaviest workload, and everything else is nice and clean, alternating runs. Yeah, no, I mean, this is not a high CPU game. The game will sometimes try to crash in between turns, but it's very brief, and it's still not using a lot. That's probably more just, like, performance issues. This is not a smart moose. Bonds, thanks for the host. Cheers, man. I'm sorry you had to play League. I hope it was tolerable. We are actually fearing some of them, which is fun. So I have 1 unit left. Just on the whole map, like after this fight. I got 1 unit left. This guy. Well, that's good. You didn't die. I mean, yet. You could still, in fact, die. Sheesh. To anybody who hasn't played this game before, it's a light 4X game. It's pretty chill. You kill things. Oh, that's good. Wait, don't you generally have 4 teammates in every League game, though? I'm just gonna hope that he doesn't move down to the left one. Otherwise, we just die. Then we'll start a new one. Like, straight up, if this dude moves down here, we just die. Mind, thanks to the 23rd month. So damn close to 2 years. I hope you've been able to sleep at least a little bit with the new baby running around. Well, maybe not crying around. What do babies do? Shoutouts to my forest guardians being a pain in the dick. Ooh. It's actually getting a few summons off before they just immediately annihilate him, because we were, like, these are the Inquisitors, the guys that are using all of that magic, and we were able to kill almost all of them in that last fight. There's only 1 left, so if this forest here can actually kill this Inquisitor, they could actually do a lot of damage here to this army. Because they got the ambush off. Yeah, they killed the Inquisitor. Well, there goes the majority of their heals. And, like, all of their fire spells, I think. Because they still have the prayer spells, but they don't have the fire spells anymore. That's good. Just gotta keep her sleepy so that she takes long naps, right? This game looks interesting. This game's very interesting. If you like 4X games, this is a very good one. I've been very much enjoying it. We're playing Druids. The battles are auto battles, so I take I have no input on the battles, they just play out, but it's all about unit composition. It's like playing a auto-playing board game in a way. 2 weeks, I think, Axon. Very young. That's just a guess, might not even be that old. Right, well, hopefully that army just fucks off. I haven't played gratuitous space battles, but perhaps. Let's see if I can just get that town back. I mean, you know, baby's got to be good at something, right? And if for some reason a professional shouldered ruler is an addition, then, you know, maybe that's just, they just gotta roll with it, right? Did I leave my army up there? I super did. I'm hoping that this army won't leave my forest. I was apparently a super neat and tidy baby, according to my mom. But when her mom's actually honest about how good their babies were. Alright, now that's another scary army. They've lost their inquisitors, so they're scared that I'm gonna kill them. The nice thing is I can just summon beings from basically anywhere, whereas they can only summon beings and creatures, from towns. Doesn't cry a lot? Oh, that's lovely. Wow. 281 damage, good lord. I don't know what that is, but it looks strong. Oh shit, and it's a commander? Well, that's awesome. What are you even carrying? This dude has a fuck ton of spells. The Druids Gathering the Woods Reserve. Like, look at, oh man, I want to send this guy in just to see what he can do. But he's kind of valuable, so I'm scared he's gonna die. But damn, that's a lot of units. Like, that's a lot of spells. Summon some mythic beasts so that I have some defense over here. Something's better than nothing. God. Man, you know, if they hadn't blended those two armies together, I would just fight them right now. So cute, you can die. That's how you know you done well there. Ah, shit. Well, let's see what you can do. How much HP do you have? 156? So it's basically just 2 mages versus a shit ton of... 2 mages and a giant mage versus a shit ton of paladins. But he has all of the spells. Raid boss, he's gonna die though, unfortunately. Should have just left him on the home base. It was too valuable. Waste. It's doing damage though, Jesus. No, it's not busted. It's actually pretty balanced. This is one of the most expensive units for this faction. Now imagine if that had a full army behind him. It's like it cost me 1,000 herbs to buy that one unit. It's like about as expensive as you can get. Like if we could just kill these freaking pyromancers they have back here, like we'd be okay, but no, the columns mean they got ambushed. That actually means that like they weren't expecting to get attacked. All right. They've left our forest, meaning I can probably repopulate. I'm just kind of hoping the apocalypse happens and they kill each other off. That was a sudden end to the music. But that is my current hope, is that the apocalypse happens and they kill each other off. Oh, I thought you were talking about the long line of units, because a long line of units means I ambushed them. Yes, with herbs. That's how we summon the trees. Isn't that how you summon the trees, Spitalier? Hey, the trolls summon creatures with mushrooms, so I don't know what's better. I can't really do too much, unfortunately. Let's give me a beast knight, though. My forests are burning. My forests are gonna burn down and we lose them. Then I have to replant them. I have to wait for the forest fires to end. Flooding can also happen. I thought that I can, like, regrow forests. Maybe I need to get somebody with that specific power. Those guys are just running around burning the forests down. What are you? That looked scary. Oh, not actually that scary. Oh, they were just ballistas. Okay. They found my murder plants that I left in the forest back there. Oh shit, these are actually doing some damage. Get them! Yeah, it's like they're burning my home down. But I can't actually get anything out of them. So I need to pop down here and hopefully regrow some of these forests. Then don't play this game, Axon. Play Dominions. It's like if you'd want to play the battles, then play a different game. Like, what do you want me to say to that? This is actually like a decent build up here. I'm putting them to sleep, which is good. Also, Axon, if you say that again, I'm just gonna time you out because I'm really tired of people being like, I don't want to play the battle. It's like, then play the other video game that this studio makes. Because that's what the other game that this studio makes is. It's mostly that. If you want to like go through and completely program all of your battles from end to end, you can do that. It also takes a bajillion years. Well, stop saying it. Because, like, I'm so fucking tired of hearing that. Don't think they can see me. Because, you know, like I said to the other person who was complaining about how expensive this game was without actually playing it, I'm here to entertain you with this game. And if you don't want to play this game, that's fine. I don't care. Because I'm not here to convince you to buy this game. I'm just simply here to play this game and enjoy it. Well, they're dudes they're the shepherds of the wood that I told you that I summoned, that I'm summoning again at this legendary tree. They're dudes that are one of my abilities, and they're the only reason we're still alive. I stated it out loud when I did it, and I've also mentioned it several times. So not only are you wishing this was a different video game, you're also not paying any attention. So I don't know what is up with them. They're on my only units, or one of 2 unit spawners, I think. Oh, really? Oh, Jesus. I think this is where we lose, friends. Ay, that's about as end game as these guys get. Yeah, I know, Micah. Everyone was defeated. GG. I thought I still had my druid left. Huh. Well, all right. Game over. Didn't even want to look at it. Have I won ever? Yeah, plenty of times. I mean, once I lost my 2 major armies, we were basically done. Once I lost my 2 major armies, we were basically done. Also, I'm just giving you a hard time, X. Just to be clear, I'm just giving you a hard time. But it is kind of weird to me that you pay little to no attention and then ask very silly question. It's like, well, I mean,